Hey friends, welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. Come join me, your host Nicole, for some hope-filled conversations about heartfelt entertainment that makes your heart swing. Hey Hallmarkies, welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. I'm your host Nicole, joined today by my good friends Sarah and Julie from Suspenders, Unbuttoned to chat about Checkin It Twice, starring Kevin McGarry and Kim Matula. It was written by Steve Beauregard and directed by Kevin Fair. Sparks fly between a hockey player and a real estate agent after he moves into a cottage in her family's backyard. Welcome back to the podcast, Sarah, and welcome to the podcast, Julie, for the first time.
Thank you.
I'm excited to have you both on. And Sarah, this is your second time. The first time you were on, we chatted about the wedding veil, the very first one.
The very first one. Yes.
Now
that was fun.
Yes. I'm excited to chat with y'all today about it.
Thanks for having us, Nicole.
Of course.
Yeah, we're always excited to talk about something.
Yes.
We like to talk.
Yes, especially if it's Kevin McGarry.
And that happens to be our specialty.
It is our specialty.
Yes. To start off, how about we talk about our merry musings, which are our overall thoughts or our hot takes. Would y'all like to go first?
Sure. Julie, do you want to go first?
I'll go first. Overall thoughts, it was cute. It was pretty classic.
Yeah.
Movie had a pretty traditional formula to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Kim and Kevin had great chemistry. I love their back and forth. Their walk and talks, their sit and talks, their yell across the ice rink and talks.
Yes.
They had great chemistry and a lot of fun. So I like that vibe.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, almost the same as Julie. It felt real classic. Also, not just in a Hallmark Christmas movie way, but also in like a regular Christmas movie way. When we talked with Kevin, he mentioned that Christmas wasn't like the main focus of the movie. It just took place during that time. And I kind of liked that about it. And this is the kind of movie that I enjoyed more the second time that I watched it, because I picked up on a different level of what was happening. I loved the banter, loved the comedy that was written into it.
Yeah.
Overall, great movie.
That was one of my favorite things too. I thought the ensemble cast was just fantastic. I thought it had a great script, like y'all just mentioned. I loved the friendship with Ashley and Becca. The bond with Scott and Parker, I thought was really sweet too.
Yeah,
really sweet.
Yes.
The kids in the movie, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kevin's always great with kids, so that was fun to get the hockey team.
Yes. And of course, the relationship that Ashley had with her family, especially her sister Julie and their parents, I thought was also nice to see.
Yeah.
Right. It literally takes place at her house. So
yes. Yes.
I mean, it's you get those family moments, even more so than some other Christmas movies. So
yes, I did wish we had gotten a little bit more Christmas feels to it, but the Christmas feels that we did get, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I like that I feel like I can watch this movie not just at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Which kind of gives that a pass for me.
Yes, that's the way I feel too.
Right. Yeah. Right. A couple of my favorite moments are very Christmassy in it. So that's kind of fun. Which, we have a time for favorite moments, don't we?
Yes, we do. And how about we just get into those favorite moments with our holiday highlights? Would y'all like to start us off again?
Are you starting this time, Sarah?
No, you can start this time.
So I'll start off with my first one, and it's the theme of homemade. And we often see that in movies, series, that gift from the heart, right? And so in this case, Scott Briggs, that's his jersey. Scott Briggs is hanging out with her family, and her, which the grandma was a great character. I loved her. has a handmade scarf, and it was the first handmade thing he'd ever gotten, and you're just like, oh, that's
yes, that was very sweet.
All at the same time. It's like,
yeah,
how do you be in your 30s and never have had a homemade gift before? That's sad. So yeah, no, that was like, which was when he got the scarf, and then he just wore it for the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Never took it off.
Yes. Do y'all have a homemade scarf?
I don't, but I did buy this for Checking It Twice.
That's cute. I like that.
I forgot about it until you said it. But what Julie said was kind of the perfect, so what I loved most about the movie is that we had these pockets of heartfelt moments, but we were always kind of in the midst of a bigger scene going on, and I really enjoyed that.
Yes. I think I know what y'all are going to say, but what did you think about the meet cute with Scott and Ashley at the airport?
It's one of my favorite meet cutes. Yeah.
Yes, same. The way he's like ringing the bell constantly.
We might overuse that clip.
Maybe it's getting posted every Sunday right now into our stories.
Every Sunday until season 11 airs.
First season when Kel's Heart is gonna but right. So I love that meet cute, but I love even more is that the beginning and the end mirror each other.
Yes.
Like
I love that too.
Outsiders. So it begins and ends the same.
Yeah.
So essentially, but then there's a slight twist on it. So we get cute, the bell, and hopping into the taxi together, and in those same places again at the end. I love that.
It was very brief, but I did love Ashley's reunion with her dad and the words of wisdom, I guess, that he told her, which is stop and smell the pine cones.
Yeah.
I thought that was very creative. Yeah.
It's like the perfect cheesy dad thing to say. Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Her and dad had that great relationship. And then the other fun thing that went along with that is she wanted her Christmas tree all year long, and he had the tree in the front yard for her as a child. And now it's huge. And he's like, you guys can decorate that. That thing's too big.
So that made me want to plant Christmas trees out in my yard for my kids.
Yeah. We planted trees when my kids were tiny, and now they're ginormous out the back. You can see
that's awesome
over my deck sometimes. So
we've never had a real live Christmas tree.
Well, we don't have them in the house, just out in the backyard.
We always did until a few years ago when we had to switch because my son would get sick from the trees.
Oh no.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. We don't have one either. We had one at my parents' house until I was too allergic, and then we moved out. So, I think it's for a lot of people, but I love a Christmas tree up in the house or multiple. Yours is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Shout out to Nicole's tree.
Thank you. Just finished putting it up.
It's perfect.
The other day. Yes. Thank you. The first hockey game, I think that is one of the most comedic scenes in the movie. Meet me after the game.
Yeah, we got that in the preview, so we were expecting it, but I think it even exceeded our expectations.
Yes. Right? Yeah. The whole family's like yelling, yelling there.
Julie, you should put it on and reenact it for us.
Yes.
And then he gets hit.
Even the grandma's commentary. Hey, come on, ref. I've got cataracts in both eyes, and I can see that high stick from here.
It's a lot of fun. We talk about sit and talks or walk and talks or drive and talks. They're sitting in the car. This was a yellow arena and talk. So well, gotta love that.
Yeah, I do. I love that the family was there the whole time. Like throughout this entire movie, almost every scene, it was like everybody together. Yeah.
It wasn't those two, and then there was like you might see the family in a scene. It was like he was woven into the family. thread of the movie is
Yes.
he doesn't kind of has an absentee family, and
Yes.
he has an absentee family and an uninvolved family,
Mm-hmm.
and he was woven into their
Yeah.
family.
That was really sweet. Yeah. Another one of my favorite scenes was when they are at the cider social and we see Scott pouring the cider for the young girl and talking to Mr. Wiggles, her stuffed bear, I believe.
So cute. He tells her, like, Mr. Please tell him not to drink until the cider is cooled to bed. It was so cute.
Yes.
It was adorable. Yeah.
Kevin, the Kid Whisperer, I think is his nickname.
Yeah.
Fun. I
Yes.
mean, he does extensive background with working with children, and
Yes.
it's gone back a long ways. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it's pretty cute to watch. That was
Yeah.
very cute.
Yeah, especially because Scott was so grumpy at first,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
the little girl just kind of melted him.
Yeah. I love seeing him work with kids. It's always fun to see. Ashley and Becca's talk when they're getting manicures and Becca's encouragement. I thought that was really nice too. A best friend moment when they're talking about Scott and her ex, Trevor.
Right.
Yeah, he never like came into the picture, which is great, because sometimes the ex is there.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
fine.
I'm glad.
She was like, yeah, real ex. So yeah, that was fine because we didn't need to use up scene time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had with the family piece, you needed more scenes for that too. So that was good storytelling choice. So
yes.
Yeah. And pretty relatable too, sitting there with, getting your manicures and talking with a friend. Yeah.
Yes. With these sparkly beauties on your fingers, I would say you're bouncing back already. Did they bring out the sparkle in my eye?
It's the most painful experience of my life, and I don't do it so very often.
Yeah. I very rarely get manicures. I do it at home.
I don't have time. I'm a mom. But I love them.
Yes. I think another top favorite scene is when Scott coaches the kids' hockey game.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, for me, that was another piece, watching Scott work with the kids and the team.
Yes.
I loved watching all these moments, and that helped him to realize what his real dream is now, or how his dream, his life goals have changed. So I loved that.
Yeah. He'd connected with the kids because he had already been at the rink when they were just playing pickup hockey, right?
Yep.
And he got picked for one of the teams, right?
Yes.
And we did hear a fun story about that scene that.
Oh, yes.
When they were shooting that scene, they had the ice rink all day, but the sun was quite warm and the rink was melting. And turned slush. And so it was like walking on slush, and there was a lot of panic in the air, but apparently they got it all shot. So
oh wow, that's crazy.
They don't like time constraints like that when they're shooting, and so
no,
the warm weather was not what they were thinking.
Ooh. Yeah, warm weather's not good for that.
Yeah, good for the actors, not good for the ice.
Yes, not good for the ice. The family dinner scene when he tries the eggnog.
I would love to see the outtakes for that, because
I mean, there's got to be a lot of outtakes.
Why didn't we get outtakes at the end of that movie of the eggnog scene? That would have been hilarious. And Kevin told us that was probably the most mild scene that he shot. So,
oh my goodness.
Takes.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they can be on the DVD. Hallmark, if
maybe
you're listening.
Do like a director's
cut, maybe. Yeah.
We need outtakes.
Yes, definitely.
He won points with Grandma. She brought him a scarf after that, though.
Very nice. Yes. And I actually did love that scarf. Where can we get one?
It's not. You could probably make one like that.
Yeah, we could probably make. Yeah.
I could crochet one.
Yes.
We did toy around with the idea of doing a like McGarry's scarf swap or exchange. Yes, but I think we forgot.
Maybe next year. Next year.
We were talking about it, and then I was like, even going to crochet some scarves that looked like that scarf. Then I shattered my wrist.
That's what happened. Yeah.
I was not very functional for a while.
Yeah, and then life just got in the way.
Yeah.
All over. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have cute scarves here, but not a fun one like that right now.
Yeah.
So.
I have tons of scarves, but not one that's hand crocheted.
Oh, I have a bunch. I crochet them. So.
Yeah, my kids have them from my aunt, but I don't.
I have a whole drawer full of scarves right over there.
I have a bunch crocheted, but
yes.
There they are. I don't wear them.
Oh.
Hats. I have tons of hats. I don't wear them.
Yeah. I thought another nice scene was Scott's talk with Coach Jensen when he offers him the coaching position. But of course, Scott declines because he doesn't want to miss his big chance to go to Boise. And I loved Coach Jensen's words to Scott when he says, when you put on that jersey on Friday night, are you still having any fun? Or maybe you're just doing it to prove something to somebody else, his dad.
Yeah. Also it was a great talk because sometimes you have to plant the seed for somebody to think about something different. Mm-hmm. And that's really what was happening there.
Yeah.
Potential for him to be a coach too. And wasn't stopping his current dream, but maybe offering another path when he was ready.
Yeah. He was very much kind of stepping in like a father figure in a sense, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he's seeing the bigger picture and
it was a little deep for this movie, some of those moments. Wasn't like because it was a little more classic Hallmark, and then it was like, oh, that was kind of deep for this.
Yeah. Yes, agreed. Yeah. And the actor who plays Coach Jensen, I've seen him in a lot of stuff. He's a great actor.
Yeah. No, the cast was really great. You'd love to. You could easily see this family doing something again, even just Christmas. It could just be something else, just because it was a cast of characters.
Yeah. I agree, and they all were so good at the comedic moments, and then those more serious or more emotional moments too.
Yes,
I could easily see them doing something else, and it wouldn't actually have to be Christmas. So
yes, agreed. I totally
can see that
the same way. Yes, the
right.
holiday jamboree with the fishing contest.
Oh, I should have brought my ornament.
I know we just got ornaments from in the mail from a friend of ours, and because she was giving us a hard time. So it's super fun. But I have like 3 or 4 fishing ornaments here, anyways, because it's a thing. Fishing is such a big deal. So kind of fun to see them fishing out for the fishing contest. I will say I love the atmosphere for that Christmas. Whatever at the community center or whatever, that fishing and ornament out of thing, that game would never work.
That would be hard.
Game was actually gonna work. I'm like, this is not set up to work.
That would be tough.
Right, it's just like you're never hooked on it.
All in there.
Like,
oh my gosh.
But we can get shots out of it and they'll look brightly colored and it'll look good. And
I just loved Dave's competitiveness in that scene. And like he starts pushing Scott, like, get out of the way.
Right?
You're going down, buddy.
That's why I can see this family like doing something else too, like in a different for sure. They were a lot of fun. And I just think not just only did Kim and Kevin have great chemistry, like the group of them as a great chemistry. So super.
I thought another nice scene was the snowball fight and building the snowman. I loved that too. When Scott is trying to put the nose on and he's putting it in all the wrong places.
I'll say this. That was adorable, but I felt like it should have been done with a toddler and not with like a tween or whatever.
I can see that. Yeah. I can see that.
But it was so cute. Yeah. Yes. It was so cute.
I'm just happy for the snowball fight that it's like as my husband said, oh, he can actually throw well. It's like, oh, it's like a bad thing at our house. It's like, don't throw when you don't know. Oh, good, he can throw.
You've got to have some kind of snow scene in these movies.
Yes. Yeah. That's a must.
usually get one thing, or they're sledding, or they're building a snowman, or there's a snowball fight, or you get one thing, but we kind of got to do
two. Yeah.
two for 1 year. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on us. Wait, she's got her. You got your mug.
I've got my mug. Yeah.
Love that.
Sprouts, Fear the Fish.
Fear the Fish.
Love that.
Designed by Lena Erickson and Julie.
Amazing job. I need to get one of my own.
Fun mug. This is an insulated mug with a top, travel mug with a hand.
Yes.
This is the only one of these I have. So,
favorite sister moment between Ashley and Julie is when they are talking by the Christmas tree while wrapping gifts. And Julie says, I just don't want you to miss out on the things you love the most. Sipping hot chocolate in a cozy home surrounded by people that you know will always be there for you.
Right. This is kind of the classic girl in the big city comes home.
Yeah.
And because she's isn't she working in New York?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Big city, from a small town.
Yes.
Right.
And they were sweet together.
Yeah. I thought that they had great sister chemistry together.
Yeah.
Plays back again in the closing scenes there when she says to Scott, so you are taking position here so you could by chance maybe see me 1 week a year. Right.
Yes.
So under that, I'm always going to be there.
Yes. That was a very nice moment too. I loved the ending scene. And then I also loved the talk with Ashley and her parents by the Christmas tree.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think all those things came together to build that family dynamic.
Yeah.
Well, we also got the sad scenes too. There was a couple of say what? His dad's not.
I know.
It's very not Hallmarky.
No. Yeah.
But you're just oh, sad hockey
yes.
Scott.
Sad hockey Scott.
Yes.
Your hockey dad is that guy, and he didn't list you as family. Great. Awesome. Can't imagine why you have.
I know that caused a lot of chatter about how horrible this dad was.
Bad dad. Or worst dad award.
Worst dad ever, yes.
Worst dad ever.
I think Scott's dad could earn a co-worst dad award with Charlie's biological dad in A World Record Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's good. No spoilers.
There's a bad dad.
In a Hallmark movie to have a parent be quite that bad, but literally he did not list Scott as family when he's going to be going into the Hockey Hall of Fame, right? I'll the Hockey Hall of Fame is here, so I'll block him from coming. So it's in the middle of nowhere, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
It's a long ways from the Twin Cities. So wasn't Scotty's dad from ever coming. That's actually for Hallmark to do that. So you got that sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, this movie was actually pretty deep.
Yeah.
For being a comedy. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I agree.
You have to have that or for things to be funny too, right? You need to balance those things.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting to me that they just made his dad to be that bad. You're wow. He just needs to move here because that dad's never coming around.
Nope.
Yeah. And that moment that he finally realizes it is just so sad.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, that's.
Yeah, this is over.
And then he also realizes he's not chasing after him anymore either.
Yes.
And picks the other path.
Yes, picks the coaching path.
I have the yawns, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay. And before I get to our ratings, just one more scene I have to mention that I really enjoyed was when Scott and Ashley say their goodbyes and give their Christmas gifts to each other. Ashley gives Scott a framed photo, a family photo with him in it, of course. And then he gives her the trout ornament.
Yes.
Right.
that she helped him catch.
Okay, we're gonna hit one. We can't move on without talking about the ending scenes. Essentially,
Yes, of course. Yeah.
they start out with the bell in the gift shop, and they end up. She's looking at the magazines.
Magazine. Yeah.
Single through the holidays, and there's a great just camera shot. Kevin Fair was the director. It's just that shot of Ashley at the magazines, and then focuses in, and there's Scott standing.
Yes.
Like I got the chills, like watching it, you know.
Yes.
But it's so memorable. It's very cinematic the way it's shot. It feels that's a very much like a bigger movie type of money shot. You remember it. I stood in the Vancouver airport at the magazines, and all I got was a whiskey magazine and baking magazines, and player. So
Naughty Scotty didn't show up.
I did not.
Oh my goodness.
And then walking on the green carpet, so much green carpet at the Vancouver airport. And then they end up going out to catch the cab like they did at the So, and super cute because they together
said the same thing.
So 8:45
Deerfield Court.
It's so cute though. It's like
it is so cute. I really honestly, this movie had such a great beginning and ending.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that doesn't always happen.
No, the beginnings are sometimes not as strong, and the endings sometimes feel. And this one, like they nailed that beginning, and they really bookended. That was fun. Stuck out too, you know. But 45 Deerfield Court forever. Let's go.
Yeah, I agree. And one more thing before we get into our ratings, I just have to shout out the Postables for a second, because Kevin Fair, he's a fantastic director, and he has directed a lot of the Signed, Sealed, Delivered movies in the past.
He's a great director. Yeah.
Yes.
He's done a lot of fun things, and so
a lot of great things. Yeah.
Kevin said he enjoyed working with him a lot when we had a podcast for when we talked about this movie for a little bit. So
I know. I almost forgot that we actually did talk about it.
Talk about it. The movie, because we heard about the slush. So much slush.
And the eggnog. Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I still need to watch the interview. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm going to try to do it tonight.
Don't worry. You need a long time.
Yes. But McGarry's and any Hallmarkies out there that haven't watched, go check it out on their YouTube channel.
Yes. It was a fun one. We got to it had been a long time since Kevin could come on, and
because of the strike.
We had a lot of catching up to do, and a lot of One Calls the Heart talk actually, but we also talked Checking It Twice and The Wedding Veil Expectations.
A little Agent Riley from the 90s.
Little Agent Riley. Yep.
Yeah.
We had all those things. He had four things in the year we hadn't been on in a year because of the strike and the way things rolled out. So and we did in a lot of One Calls the Heart. So if you follow that up.
Yes, go check it out, everyone. And if any of y'all listening want to have your own trout ornament, my friend Hannah posted a couple weeks ago a link to where you can buy the actual trout ornament. I think it might be on Amazon, and I think the account is Hopeful Heartie Treasures. I'll link it in the description of this video.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Love that.
Getting into our rankings, would y'all like to go first?
Tell me what I'm ranking.
Yeah, what are we ranking?
Plot and script, chemistry, Christmas feels, and overall, and that's out of 10.
Sarah, plot and script, how do you rank it?
You're putting, I don't do well rating.
I think it's very good. It's tough. It's classic.
Yeah.
So I would call it an out of the box, like my grown-up Christmas list. His previous Christmas movie was more out of the box. That movie didn't follow the traditional Hallmark formula for a Christmas movie. This one followed a lot more. I thought it was good, but maybe just classic. So 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a solid 8, 7, 8.
Yeah. I said 7.5.
There you go. So there we go. We're all right there.
I nailed it.
Yes. Chemistry.
Oh, I thought they had great chemistry. I'm
10 out of 10.
Like it, a 9 or 10.
Yeah, and I kind of love that she can like kind of hold her ground. Like Kim holds her ground with Kevin really well. So that's maybe one of the reasons why I think there could be another movie easily for that. Yeah.
Christmas feels?
Oh, I'll say like a 5 because it really wasn't completely Christmas centric. So
I was gonna say 6. There's a couple moments that I liked a lot.
Yeah.
And that was the scarf and the eggnog.
Yeah. And the Christmas tree outside, I did love that. Those moments too, but
I said 6.5.
There you go. There we go. Right. We're all kind of right there. There were some that were very, very good, but it wasn't like some movies are
not a bad thing.
Immersed in Christmas. Right.
Yeah. Yes. And overall.
I thought it was, great, very classic. But I'd rather be like an 8, like
8.
I was gonna say solid 8, 8.5.
Yeah.
I loved it. I did. I loved it. I thought it was pretty well done. Like I really loved. My favorite thing about the movie as a whole, Kevin or not being in it, is I just really love the mesh of the comedy and the emotion.
Right. Yeah, Kim and Kevin really did the comedy well, but the whole family did the comedy well.
They did great.
And, they had a lot of fun with that. And like I said, I kind of love the cast and the feel to it. So for me, I once again could totally see them in the next movie.
It felt like there could be, even with that last ending scene, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe
it literally asks, so what's next, right?
Yeah.
And we just don't know. They're like heading off back to the house, but we don't actually know what's next. So is totally there for another movie, right?
Yes, I agree. Hallmark, if you're listening, please give us another movie.
It was just it was fun. Like this cast and that family was great.
Yeah.
So
Agreed. 100%. Well, this was so much fun, Sarah and Julie. Thank you for joining me for this review. I had a great time, as always.
Well, thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun. Always love chatting with you, Nicole.
Of course. Always love chatting with y'all, and I can't wait to have you back on again in the future.
Thanks for inviting us.
Of course. And where can my listeners find you on social media if they're not following you already?
Where can't you find us? On Instagram. We have two main accounts on Instagram. One is at Suspenders Unbuttoned, and one is at podcast _ Suspenders Unbuttoned, and that is our podcast account. Julie, you take on the Twitter.
So on Twitter, we also have 2 accounts. The podcast is on we changed the names around on those. Suspenders Unbuttoned podcast, but I'm going to tell you exactly what that one is. I'm going to say it again, at S Unbuttoned Pod. So the S and the U are capitalized. The rest is not. And then we have a fan account, and that one moved to at Suspenders U. So
sounds good.
Because Twitter doesn't allow as long names, and Suspenders.
I know.
Really long. And then we're also the podcasts are up on YouTube, and that's Suspenders Unbuttoned podcast on YouTube.
And we have Spotify.
And Spotify. We have over 100 podcasts up on that account. So
that's amazing.
Hey.
Yes, I can't believe it. It's so fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Chad, if you're listening, it's not X, it's Twitter.
And it's drama.
And it's
drama.
Drama
like llama.
Well, we love you, Chad.
We all love Chad, right?
Yes, we
Chad,
do.
we're going to need to have him on all the podcasts because look at him being in all these movies, and
he's on a poster.
He is on a movie poster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're all like so proud of Chad.
Yes, we are. And go follow Suspenders Unbuttoned if you're not already. And I will also link the accounts in the description.
Perfect.
So y'all can check it out. Of course.
Great.
All right, Hallmarkies. I think that wraps up our review of Checkin' It Twice. If you enjoyed this episode, you can like this video and share your thoughts on the movie in the comments. If you want to stay up to date on all of my Christmas movie reviews and any interviews I might have in the future, you can subscribe to this channel and make sure to turn on the bell so you are alerted when new episodes come. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.